Gaffer, I can only imagine you're a bit deflated after that one. How do you see it?
Should have been dead and put away at half time. I've said to them when they come in at half time that we've got to put our chances away and put teams to sword. Then second half's different. But to be fair, second half we huffed and puffed and they could have won it.
What did you say to him after the game? Apart from that,
got to put your chances away. Last kick of game we get a chance to go win it, and we had 2 bites at Cherry and score. But that's strikers not being at it at the moment. I thought for long periods, second half they had possession, they were knocking. People might ask why we changed the system. We changed the system because they went to 3 at back and matched us. And when we changed to 3, the idea was just getting behind them and put ball in behind them, and we didn't do it. So just a lack of know-how sometimes. We've got a lot of young players, and I think sometimes they've got to grow quickly and understand. But half time, you go in there, we've had 15 chances. Ball was in box, somebody's got to die for it, and but if we're not making them, then I'd be more upset than I am, because I think we've thrown 2 points away today.
I guess it's the nature of taking away a point that you're disappointed with. Like you say, you controlled most spells, you had a lot of chances, and then they go and attack down the left and nick it.
But we should deal with it. Not naming names, but we should deal with it and put it into Rose Head, and he tries to flick it around, pass it, and when it were never on. But that's naivety, innit? You put it in Rose Head, and we create a defensive shape that suits that position then after it's a throw in. But we didn't, and they get in, and fair play, they were knocking, and you could see it coming.
Is that a bit of a head scratcher for you then? Like why we're not finding the back of the net with umpteen chances for on goal? Like you said, even after they've equalised, you've had a chance to nick it and win it.
Last kick of game, innit? You've got a lad who's on full time, goes through, and you're thinking, because I don't think he had a particularly great game when he come off the bench, but to redeem himself, and he don't shoot across keeper, it's the out keeper, and then your main striker, who by the way I think's had a good game today. And we knew he'd been injured pre-season, it was just getting back into it, and instead of just rolling it into the bottom corner, he tries to break the net with it and puts it in Rose Head. So that's end of the day, would we be having the same conversation about it? No, we'd had 3 points. Yes, we huffed and puffed it second half. Yes, we can deal with it, but it feels like a loss.
Is that a confidence thing, do you think? I know, like I said, Manny's come out from Harrogate at full time. He's now on loan with us. He's training twice a week, as I assume he is with Harrogate as well. But do you think maybe if he's got 2 or 3 under his belt, whether it be for us or Harrogate, he scores that one, doesn't he?
I think yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. I mean, but you could see his body shape. I'm just thinking, put it across keeper, we score, we win, and you've redeemed yourself. You know what I mean? And I wanted him to score badly for him, because when he come on, he didn't have the best game, but that puts it to bed. He's confident. We're going to Tuesday confident, Monday confident, and it can put that behind him.
It is a quick turnaround. Obviously, it always is over bank holiday weekend. We go to Liverpool and Marine on Monday. I guess it's just a case of keeping together, keeping strong as a group, and rallying the troops, I guess.
Well, look, I've known Neil a long time, and he'll know that I'll come and have a go. And we've got to not get beat. You know what I mean? They've beat Matlock today. Had a good side at home, be a good crowd, it's bank holiday. But we've got to deal with it at the moment. We've got to deal with where we are. I don't think, looking at it, like I said, I know we're in the bottom 5, and me and Chairman just sat and had a long chat about certain things, and there's nobody under pressure apart from us getting the right personnel on the pitch, if that makes sense, to understand what we want. And we know we've got a lot of young lads. We may have to fetch a couple of old Reds in, but the old Reds, the old Reds we have spoken to, it's just a case of time and settling down and seeing what's available in September.
Do you think that's what it is? Success in this league, a bit of balance between old heads, experience, and youngsters.
Definitely. You can't leave it to Matty. You can't leave it to Matty and Dom all the time. We've got to have a bit more about us. But them players, either one or two things, they cost you a fortune, or you wait the time and you get them when they are probably playing in Conference North where they should be and want to play. and then you go and get them at reasonable money. But I don't think it's a money thing. I just think it's a case of finding them players that want to come and play for Baseford.
And Matty's been good, hasn't he? Speaking of him, first 5 games he's been probably arguably our best player, and he rewards you with some strike today, wasn't it? As soon as it
look, he's he wanted to pack in somewhere, and I convinced him to stay. And I said I'd get some legs round him to play, and I think that's helped him get where he needs to be. I think JC's been tremendous in there again today, but he got a bang up face, didn't feel well, had a bit of an headache, but we were alright. We won concussion, but I thought he ran out of steam a little bit in the last 10 minutes. Ethan's come finding his feet, Jack's up and down, isn't he? You know what I mean, and finding the levels. It's just difficult. But for all they had the ball and they were attacking and wave after wave, we've had a chance right at the end to go win the game, and that's as black and white as it is. You can say what you want. If they've defended as good as they can do, but we haven't put that chance away, we have a different conversation. But we're going to Liverpool. We'll be strong. We'll be organised. We'll be having a go. Lads are disappointed. Getting back to what you said about Matty's a good player. And we'll just see what we get out of him on Monday, sorry, because it's a quick turnaround, but he's been tremendous.